had to find somewhere for Alfred Mutua.
I think what Nzau had said earlier, if Kalonzo would have played ball, then Alfred Mutua
would be out.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter whether he was a presidential candidate or not.
But you know, it's not too late with what is happening with the president. He has been changing these names every day.
He might just wake
so
up
I don't know.
And send an amendment.
I don't know.
But in that moment of delay, when he kept saying, hold your horses.
Hold your horses.
I wanted to see whether there was some earpiece. Some earpiece. Fresh instructions. Please, on that list, give me a fresh one. Remove so and so.
But at some point, I saw him sort of typing. You know? Whether I was searching for that document or not, but it looked like he was typing something.
Well, it could be that he wanted to search the document because it said it was buried secretly. And he could not find the exact, maybe saved in a different name.
Yeah.
So in his iPad, he couldn't get it. I don't know.
But the list looked the same. I think if you check at the statement that he read, he probably saw that statement and realized these are the same names because it starts with the same names he had read before. So probably he was a little
bit confused.
And what was given to him was still the same statement.
But so gentlemen, I want us to conclude because of time, I think, and the ethnic configuration. Tanui, you said that in only tongue in cheek Tugen hakuna minister.
Hakuna Tugen hata moja sasa.
Hata Suba hakuna.
Lakini wasabautu watasema pia tuko na Pokot. But you know, Tugen had produced a president for 24 years, so they are used to being in cabinet. So but that's on a lighter note. But there are communities also that people are asking, you know, like the land where the president comes. So the president has had to pay some price because now
they have the presidency.
Yeah, you have so they have the presidency and the head of public service. So I think he will be dealing with those issues. But I think you can't blame him. You can't have your cake and eat it. That's where the president is juggling so many balls. And that's why I actually agree with Nzau. Even if you're in that list, you are not sure whether it will reach parliament. Maybe when it goes to parliament, there will be two names that have dropped.
And someone
else has come in. Yeah. So those guys, if they were not praying, they should be praying and praying very hard. That the president does not meet other people who will tell him, yani we have given too much to Raila. Ni hivi kweli tumekubali.
Hey, surely, treasury.
Yani kiti
bottom up.
You know, like now, Paranya is taking the position that Chelugui was. So I'm sure the people around the president, people sympathetic to Chelugui will say, okay, so this was the only minister that you had brought from previous government. You mean you could not take him across that bridge for 3 years? So now you have abandoned him to bring this guy from Kakamega, who had other cases. You know, remember, Paranya actually even had issues to do with the EACC. I think.
Yeah, he has cases with EACC.
Yeah. So well, time is like you said, a week in police is a very long time.
Now I want to ask you a question because you've been asking all the questions. James Orengo tweeted like 15 minutes ago. So he said, principle is indivisible. It's either wholly kept or wholly sacrificed. I don't know what he means.
Raila has sacrificed all the principles of what he stood for because they believed in the generation of the youth. He believed in democracy. He believed in winner takes all. Yet now he's gone back on all that.
That's your interpretation. Nzau, your interpretation of...
I think you will have to read that again. You know, Orengo is a very philosophical guy. You just need to get it right. So I'm not quite sure I got it.
Okay, I'll read it again. Principle is indivisible. It's either wholly kept or wholly sacrificed.
I think what he's saying is, if Raila says he's a principled politician, you either are principled or not. So you cannot wade into these dirty waters
and then you say
you're still keeping your principles. That's the way I understand it.
So he's technically saying you have shown us you have no principles.
And if you remember, James, over the weekend, he actually restated that he had already given that indication that I mean, you join with these you join with these guys, you are doomed. I mean, there's no way you can join. He was very clear. That's why he was fighting with John Bundy.
But isn't that one indicator of the direction that ODM politics or Raila politics is taking? That this a guy who politically had burned his fingers by differing with Raila. Remember?
SDP.
2000.
2000.
And him and Nyong'o.
Yeah, 1996.
And they were wiped out
2002.
completely.
2002.
And they